Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome back. Welcome to Farm Simulator 22. That's right, Farm Simulator. And without any more explanation, here we go. Okay, let's go. Here we go. So yeah, this will give you an idea. That's me right there in the middle of my oak field. You see, so I'm not just a good farmer, I'm actually outstanding in my field. Ha ha ha. And if you look at the water here, this is what it originally looked like when you first come on the map. Now I've added way more out here and around, and you'll see that as we go. But this will just give you an idea of how big this field actually is. It takes up 2, 4, 6 sections there, plus a bit and a bit. If you add them together, you probably get another half section. All right, so each of these rectangles, I don't know how many squares that would be, how many hectares or acres that would be, I'm not sure. But North America, I believe a section of land is 1 square mile, give or take. So, you know, but yeah, so let's get back to it. Here we go. Tra-la-la. So yeah, over here is where I've got, pardon me, is where I got my livestock and whatnot. I'm just starting to put the livestock in. I'm starting to build an infrastructure. And by infrastructure, I mean businesses and whatnot. If you look up on that hill, that used to be just barren ground. And when you get up here, you'll see I've made a whack of changes. And we're still crossing the field. And there we go. So yeah, down over this way, as you can see, we have livestock pens. Got all my heavy floodlights around because I'm a farmer, so you work whether it's light or dark. There is no rest for the weary on this farm, I'll tell you what. So yeah, got cows here. And I've gone strictly milk on the brown Swiss. I could have had the Holstein and whatnot, but at this time around, yes, good morning ladies, I'd go with the brown Swiss, just for something different. And then we got the old Welsh black sheep. There's a wool. Yes. There you go. Pretty cool. Yeah. Normally, you know, you get the Betheme and whatnot, the white face, the bald face ones, whatnot. But I like the Welsh ones. They're nice, something different. So yeah, got the old barn here. Okay, there's our various vehicles. Silo for storage. Right now we got total mixed rations for the cows. Hay is for the sheep. And that's how much milk I'm storing in there right now. This is basically where if I need stuff, I buy it from here. It's a multi-sale, multi-fruit station, if you will. But anyway, let's hop in the old tractor here, and we'll go for a tour. My John Deere 410. I love this tractor. I just love this tractor. Just to listen to that sound. Anyway, we'll drop off the trailer here. And like that, and like that, because we don't need that to go for a tour. Yeah, there we are. Okay, well, let's put on the cruise control and head her on out, shall we? Look out, you silly buggers. Alright, get out of it. So yeah, when I'm bringing supplies over, so my milk, my wheat, my oats, you know, any cereals and stuff like that, what have you. This is the beginning of the businesses. I put all of this in. I've added all the trees, landscaped it all and whatnot. So anyway, here we got Morgan's Bakery, where obviously we bake stuff. And then here we got the dairy, which we do, you know, dairy stuff. Ho-de-do, ho-de-do. Now, coming around this way, if you will. There we go. This here's my grain mill. I'll give you a look outside the tractor. There we are. Like that. So, bring her around here. Come on, baby. Give me 40 acres and I'll turn this rig around. There we go. I like the inside view. It's just a little more realistic. These here, if you look, that dump, the signal, that's where you drop off your goods, right? You know, milk in the dairy, wheat, oats, barley, whatever, cereal grains all go into the grain factory. And then what'll happen is, like, the dairy processes the milk into butter and cheese and what have you. Well, that butter and cheese goes on to the bakery. The bakery uses the butter and milk and eggs and all that to, you know, make their products. Now we'll head her up the hill here, and oh, what a hill she is. And you can see why I wanted to drop the trailer. With a full load coming up here in the semi and whatnot, she is slow. But oh, the view up here, man, just magnificent once you get up here. And again, I landscaped all this. I raised this up. It was low rolling hills. I brought it up to a high peak, like that and like that, just for shits and giggles, really, just to see what I can get the game to do, right? You know, I like pushing these things to their limits. Okay, and up here we have the spinnery. Now the spinnery, obviously, this is where they take your wool and cotton and spin it into fabric, and then that will go over to our tailors, where they will make clothing out, and then that moves on and gets sold onto, you know, the supermarkets and whatnot. So it's all an interactive thing where, you know, you grow the crop, you process the crop, you sell the crop, you know, or you grow the crop, you process the crop, and then you turn that crop into cereals and then sell that. You know? So, but we'll get into that more as we go. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little look-see around. Whoa, get out of there. Time to trim the vert, as it were. Yeah, so we'll back down at the farm proper now. And like that. Get a little outside view of. And we'll just take you on an extended tour here. Go around the property a little bit. Okay, again, I like it better from the inside. There we go. But for you guys, so you can see, we'll go to the outside. Back it off a little bit. There we are, bird's eye view. So yeah, you can see the Eber field, as it were. I mean, it's just ginormous. I had cotton in there last season, the whole field with cotton. Now my cotton harvester will do 6 miles an hour. It took 2 cotton harvesters 6.5 hours to harvest that field. So that's 13 hours to harvest that field. And that was in real world time, not in game time. It was real world time. So that gives you an idea of how big that field there really truly is. Whoops, he's coming on you. There we are. Keep my mind on the driving here. Hands on the wheel and eyes on the road straight ahead. But anyway, I'll just kind of get out of the tractor here. There you go. So nice up here. So nice up here. Unless it's blowing 40 and snowing, and then it's not so nice. Now speaking of trees, you see how they got the trees around here, around the edge. Okay, well this landscape used to be dotted all throughout this, as far as the eye can see, this whole entire map was like that, and with rocks and stuff and whatnot. So I just went in and, through the magic of, cleared it and just made it completely open. Oh, I love that sound. Have I mentioned I like this tractor? There we go. Now down the hill and to the right, that is where the store is. So you've got, pardon me, your vehicles and all that. You know, when you want to buy vehicles and stuff, like I've got to get a harvester because the oats are ready to come in. So what I'll do is I won't buy one. There's no sense. When I can lease one, use it, and send it back. Now, yes, there's something to be said for once you own something, you own it. But if you look up in the top right corner of my screen, you will see I have $402,000. Now, anybody knows that as a farmer, that means you're broke. Okay, I love these doors. Now, I wonder if Dolores is in this morning. Oh, she is. There's what a diligent woman she is. Morning, Dolores. How you doing, girl? So you see the little basket here. Now you click on that, and there you can purchase your vehicles, like this harvester, for instance. I'll bring this up, and I want the biggest because I have crazy large fields. So this class here, if you look on the screen underneath, that's what crops it will harvest, which of course is your wheat, your barley, your oats, your canola, then it's the sorghum, sunflowers, soybeans, and corn. Now the sunflowers, soybeans, or sunflowers and corn or whatever, you're going to need a corn header for, not a grain header. But yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to pick this one here, and with our configuration, you can change that all up, you see, you know, but I want it to have a capacity of 18,000 liters, not 15,000. So we'll go that way, and you can change your tires up, you know, whatever brand you want to, and your wheel setup you can change, wide tires, thin tires, depending. Skinny tires being easier on your crops as far as damage goes. But anyway, I have the option to buy, or if you look in the middle at the bottom there, it says lease. Now I can lease this for 10,000 as opposed to buying it for almost 500,000, which I don't have. Now once I do have that money, I'll probably end up buying one. But for the meantime, we're just going to lease her. So here we go. Do I want to lease this? Yes, I do. Okay, and I can pick it up outside. How convenient. Okay, so now what we're going to do is get a header for this. So we're going to head down one here to all our implements. Now these headers here, those are your grain headers, of course, right? We'll just nip across here. That'll be the one I'm going to get because it's got the widest swath. It'll do 15.2 meters at 6 miles an hour. And again, you can see the crop signal insignias at the bottom that describe what it is and like that. So there's these. Now then, of course, you've got in here, these are all your corn headers and stuff, and they'll do corn and sunflower and whatnot. And these are for your foragers, your forager wagons in the field, you know. Same idea. But anyway, not to natter on too much here, because it gets, like, there's a lot to take in the beginning. You start seeing all this stuff, and it's like, okay, here, and then I can go into all these. These are brand names, so like say I wanted a Husqvarna chainsaw, I'd go over here and I'd Scooby down to H, and then I'd head over to Husqvarna. Yep, I'm already there. Man, I'm slow. Not very good, but damn am I slow. It's a union thing. So Husqvarna, there you go, chainsaw, and if I wanted, you know, if it's worth $1,000, do I want to buy it? Well, not at this particular time because I don't have a lot of trees that I want to cut down. Go figure. So yeah, that's what you do there, and then over here you can bring your vehicles in over here, and this is the workshop. So now you can see how huge this is. You can just bring in, you know, massive vehicles like this harvester and work on them in there. But I got my own workshop like I showed you down over the way. Anyway, so now back in here we got to get a header for that harvester. Kind of hard to harvest oats if you ain't got a header on your harvester, don't you know? Okay, whoopsies, wrong direction, wrong way, Corrigan. Okay, headers, we want grain headers, and we want something with the widest swath, 15.2 meters, 13, you see it goes down 12 meters. Where I'm looking, of course, is underneath the bottom, the numbers change, 8.5 meters, so here we go, and we'll grab that. And do I want to buy it? No, but I will lease it for $2,000. There we go. And I can pick it up outside. Hey, there you go. Okay, well, see you later. Hope the rest of your day goes by quick. Okay, bye for now. You want me to shut the big doors on the way out? Yeah, okay. So over here, this is the edge of the map. You can't go there. It's just simply aesthetics. I'm like literally standing on the edge of the map right now. You can't go any further south. That's it. But, you know, you don't want a blank white wall. So kudos to Giants for what they've done on this map, because it's really good. I mean, they put in just a ton of work. And they got such a great team of guys over that way. And then there's these modders, you know, and whatnot that work in hand with Giant. And you can get all kinds of mods and stuff for this game. It's just, well, it's not a game, it's a simulator. But, yeah. So there you go. This is, as you can see, got a nice 15-meter swath on her. And like that. So what I'll do is we'll just hop in my class here. And this, my beautiful harvester. You can change this so you can have a straw swath or not, depending in the back, you know, and there's your big pipe for feeding into your trailers and stuff. Like that and like that. But anyway, let's get in here, shall we? The detail in these things is just phenomenal, man. Okay, and here we are, air ride seats, you know, GPS, man, air conditioning. Look at this, there's your GPS and stuff for your precision farming. Stereo speakers, because, you know, it's important to have the sound. And like that and like that. And you can carry a passenger. Okay, so now let's see if we can turn this around without hitting my beautiful tractor. Or the wall. Hitting my beautiful tractor. There we go. And head her down this way. This is the animal dealer here. This is where you buy your livestock and bring your trailers over, pick them up and transport them home. Over there, I'll just quickly show you, you know, you got your petrol station. But again, I got a petrol tank on the farm. And with the animals, you don't have to come here to get them. If you want them delivered to your farm, they'll deliver them to you, but you got to pay a fee, right? There's a transportation. Everybody wants their pound of flesh, right? And I mean, if it was me, I'd want something too. Everybody's time's important. Or impotent. That's what the doc said I was, impotent. So I went out and got me a new suit. I figured if I'm going to be impotent, I'm going to look impotent, right? All right, let's have an outside look here. So you look at the size of that bugger and you're going, well, how are you going to get that out of there? Well, you'd be surprised. I'll tell you, it does fit. Anyway, we're just going to lower that down to take the stress off the hydraulics. There we go. And we're going to leave that there for the now. And head her on out around the farm. I'll come back and get that in a bit, and we'll start with, pardon me, the harvest. Okay, coming around. Like that. So yeah, here you've got a multi-fill station. You can see the spigot coming out right there. And get it a little closer. Whoopsies. So, you know, you bring your tipper trailers and put them underneath here and purchase what you need to do. This is a selling point here, so anything you've got pretty much, this is pretty much sell all. You can sell your crops, your livestock. If you were doing logging, which obviously, you know, for obvious reasons we're not going to be doing on this map, but yeah, like that. So we'll head her down this way a bit. How's my fuels? Good, pretty good. Okay. Yeah, right. We'll just head her down the side of the field here. Get out of the way, crows. Tractors, the original four-wheel drive, eh? Taking people where they want to go since the, well, late 1700s, really, when you think about it. Okay, so here, that's my cotton. I got 18 bales of cotton out of that field. I'll give you an idea of how big these bales are. Okay, so taller than me, right? Pretty crazy. I'm gonna get up here. Yeah, see if we can do this. Oh, I'm getting old. Okay, so give you an idea. Like, you see the size of this trailer. Okay, it's bigger than that tractor. These bales are bigger than that tractor. Anyway, moving on. Oh yeah, each one of those bales, 20,000 liters of cotton. Crazy, crazy. Moving on. Got a couple of big boys here, as you can see from my plows and stuff. They pull my seeders, my planters, they pull the plows, all the heavy stuff. And then we got up over the hill here, we go up to the silo. This is where I keep all my grains, crops that I grow, and like that and like that. And eventually I will take these from here once I start the businesses and start shipping them over, getting the businesses going. Like that, like that. So yeah, you can see I've been a busy boy. We got straw, wheat, barley, corn, canola, sorghum. That's a lot. We're getting there. This silo, I think it holds 1 million of each. Something like that. They're just massive silos. Okay, coming on down around this way. There we go. Now over here. There we are. These, I'm growing olives and grapes at these stations. These will get transferred on. The olives will go to the oil making factories. The grapes will go to make grape juice and raisins, and the raisins will go on to the cereal factory to make the cereals. Oh yes, I love my farm. So I was saying to you, I did a bunch of excavating around here. Excavating, man, I'm having it. Work's hard. Anyway, all of this area, now across that way, that was the original area, and it came over to about here. I've since dug all this out, added all the trees, the willows, water willows, why not? This comes all around this way. And we're going this way, and then we're way the heck out here. And I'm not done yet with the landscape, and I want to put in a couple of islands, put a bridge in, that kind of thing. Like right here, for instance, a guy could throw a bridge over this. Now there is a mod for a nice covered bridge that would go pretty cool across here. But yeah, you can just throw a bridge across that way if you wanted, if you were of a mind to. Oh yeah, around we go, around we go. Oh, it's a little nippy on the family jewels. Oh yeah. Oh, much better. Thank goodness it's July and not October. My one lonely little out there. Life will find a way. One thing I wish they would do is incorporate fish. Like there is a fish farm that you can set up, but you can't just like stock a pond. That would be kind of cool. So here we are back again, wiggity jig, and like that. I was going to quickly show you my greenhouses, wasn't I? Okay, so what I'm doing here right now with these is I've got every crop I can grow growing. Wrong button. Okay, so we'll go in here, we'll hit the trigger, and this will show you. So this is what goes in water. I can add seeds, lime, and manure and fertilizer, and what that will do is increase my yield, but I'm not worried about yields right now. I haven't got my infrastructure set up yet. This is early days, man. But here, yeah, so I've got oats, sorghum, wheat, lettuce, strawberries, tomatoes, corn, cotton, soybeans, canola, sunflowers, potatoes, and sugar beets. Now I'm selling everything. You can see over here he's selling everything, but I can change that up. I can distribute it to, this would go to my sugar factory. I can store it right here at the greenhouse and move it myself, but I prefer right now to sell it. That way I'm not dealing with this, it's just making me money. It's like a silent partner, right? And then over this side you can see we've got, this is our sheep, nothing's really happening there yet. Got the bakery, nothing's happening. The dairy, of course, I got all this stuff to set up yet. This is all early days. My spinnery for fabric, my grain mill like I showed you. All good stuff. And then I have, and I really like this, where is it? Yeah, the water distribution. All I got to do is keep this tank full, and I will show you just a second. Yeah, so anyway, a little scattered here, obviously. Yeah, man, you love these greenhouses, though. neat in the wintertime. Snow packs up over top and everything, and nice and warm in here, and it's just blowing 40 out there, and the snow is coming straight across. But yeah, they're really, really nice. And these automatically water. You see the sprinkling system up top there, right? So that distributing tank I told you about fills these tanks here. Close this, thank you. So these are all automatically. Now eventually what I'm going to do, once I get my infrastructure and stuff going, is I will start to be selective and grow a crop in each greenhouse. And then I got, more bang for my buck type of thing. Right now it's just doing a trickle down. This is where all your pallets of would come out for your sorghum, your wheat, meal, corn. Oh, you can hear that spraying? Nope, it stopped. Of course it stopped, because I wanted to show it to you. So yeah, this is kind of the setup right now. Oh, again, that's a multi-cell, but this is the distributor tank there. As long as I keep water in this, everything else that needs water will get watered automatically, other than livestock. It doesn't do livestock. You got to do that manually, and rightly so. You would think that there would be like a hose system or whatever, where I could set up a water tower over on the farm over there, and attach it to the troughs for the livestock and have it watered automatically. Now I can get barns for my livestock, and with those they are watered automatically. You don't have to worry about it. See, so this is my petrol that I told you about here, my little pressure washer. Got to keep a clean machine, right? Ain't cool if the chrome don't shine, baby. That's one thing about this simulation too, is that your vehicles and stuff, they do have wear and tear, and you have to repair them. And it costs. They use fuel, which these days, the fuel in this simulator is relevant to the fuel out in the world today. Uber bloody expensive. And there we go. Got another 410 over here. Love them. Good tractors, man. They are a good workhorse. Big enough to pretty much handle everything without costing an arm and a leg for fuel and maintenance. Okay, now, like these ones here, these cases here, they very, very, very expensive on the fuel, man. They're thirsty girls. But look at them, aren't they gorgeous? You don't even want to know what I paid for these machines, man. Just crazy, crazy, crazy. So again, yeah, there's my cotton. That's just, I keep my tractors and equipment in there, and like that, and then we got my other plow here. So here we go, Bertha 1 and Bertha 2. All right, let's get back into my other thing. Okay, now here we are back at the store, so you can transfer from vehicle to vehicle, right? Oh, you like the inside of this? Anybody that likes Mack trucks will like this one. And I like this because it's got the big rear view window, so I can see to back up without having to go outside the vehicle and back it up this way all the time. This way I can look out the back and I can see what I'm doing. I got my mirrors on either side here, like that. Yeah. Anyway, jumping out of this. Okay, so hopping into our harvester. All right, let's see if we can get this out of here without damaging it, because it is a lease after all. Gently goes the monkey. Okay, and around we go. See, just like that, man. Just like that. Okay, gently. Okay. Coming down here. Alrighty. Get her all set up. Get her rocking and rolling here. See if we can't get these oats in. That's gonna be a, I don't know, 20, 30 hours in game, not in real world, in game. Okay, line you up here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hire a worker for this rather than doing it myself. I mean, I can, so what I'll do is I just You need to unfold it first. Silly me. Okay, so let's go outside and I'll show you what that means. We're going to unfold the actual harvester itself. So here we go. Give you an idea. There's the auger coming up. Beauty, eh? So you'll get to see how this all works as we do it. Okay, let's hop back inside. Back inside. I'm having a deuce of a time today, I'll tell you what. Okay, let's lower the header and turn. Let's lower the header and turn it on. Okay, and we can kind of go forward and you see it's 16. You see at the bottom right, you can see the oats coming in, right? But anyway, like I say, I am going to can I move on this? There we go, and higher. There we are. So now I have a higher hand. What do we got today? Oh, it's Isabel. Hippie's cool. Little hippie type. You'll notice her protective equipment on her feet here. Like I said, really hippie. But one of the crew. So then I pay them an hourly wage. If you look up in the top right corner, you'll see my money going down, 96, 95, you know, like that. So you pay them so much an hour. Okay, so kind of sort of that's it until we get this harvest in. Now I do got to go feed my cattle, I think. Why don't I see? What are my cattle? All right, so I'll bring up the screen here. Now through this here, I can go into any venue I want. This shows me all my greenhouses, of course. So we'll go up here to livestock. Now there we are. We are, oh my gosh, see, I've been drawn to you guys and I've been paying attention. They are completely out of food. Now don't worry, the nice thing in this game is livestock don't die off or nothing. If they run out of food and water, they just simply stop producing their product. Sheep obviously wool, cows obviously milk, and or you can buy Angus and whatnot for beef cattle, right? But yeah, I got to get over there and take care of this right now. So we're going to leave Izzy to do what she's doing because she's good at it. See how the workings are here. There you go. There you go. It's going to drop down in front of you pretty short. Pull that back a little bit. Boom, gather it up. Shaft coming out the back. And the nice thing about this is if you look at the back here, she's putting all the straw into a windrow for me, so it's all gathered up. So now I can come along with a forager wagon and whatnot, and gather this straw up. And it's all buck sheep, man. It's all free right there. So then the straw, that will go in with the cattle and whatnot for bedding, and also in their TMR mix. TMR is a total mixed ration. You make it up by combining silage, hay, and straw in various amounts. 75% silage, maybe 15% hay and 10% straw, something like that. But yeah, so it's and you add mineral feed into that mix as well, and you put that all together. It's just a stupid feed. It really ups their milk production, right? I mean, you can do the basic, they'll eat grass, man, they're cows. Or you can cut the grass and dry it, ted it, windrow it, gather it up, once it turns into hay, and you can feed them the hay. The sheep, the same thing, they'll eat grass. So I can just go around, mow the grass around here out in the meadows, and just drop it off free for nothing, instead of having to grow the crops for the cattle, for the sheep, for the pigs. You got pigs, cows, sheep, horses in here. I'm hoping that eventually they're going to bring it up to where we can get ducks and stuff like that, and goats. I want some freaking goats, man. But the thing with the livestock also is there's no there's no animation for the calves and then the young cows and then finally mature cows, chicks into chickens, piglets into pigs. It'd be nice if they had that in this simulation. You can get it for PC. People that are playing this on their PC, that mod's out there and you can do it. I've seen it and it's just gorgeous. Big open fields, cattle that look just tremendous, bulls, calves, it's excellent. Yeah. But anyway, that being said, speaking of bulls and calves, let's head her over. Oh my gosh, of course I took the tractor. Save me. Oh, Nigel. All right, let's get over here and we'll feed some cattle. It is a long way around this field, I will tell you what. But you don't want to drive through your field because you're going to do damage, right? Okay, here we go. Over to the livestock side of things. Okay. There we are. Pick up the trailer again. Right back where we started. There we go. Okay. Line her up. There we go. Gently goes the monkey. Okay. And there you go. Alright, now let's go get some feed for these little buggers. Okay, come to our handy dandy little silo here. Okay, start filling. I'll give you an outside view so you can see. And I want hay. These are all the things you can store. Total mixed rations for the cows. But what I want this time is I'm going to go with hay. There we are. Okay, so now you can see down the bottom right, the gauge going up 5%, 6%. Okay, and I think we're going to take a fair bit with us, maybe 50% of this load, because as I say, the cows are completely out of feed. That's my bad. 60,000, yeah, we'll call it a day there maybe. Let's see what the cows have to say about that. Okay. Sorry ladies, I was busy talking to the people. I should have been mind on the job here, shouldn't I? So this here, of course, is where your feed goes. You see it's hay, so I've hit the trigger now. And I can unload. And if you look at the trough, it'll see how it changed color and fills up there, right? Okay, that is taking, okay, not bad, not bad, all right. So we definitely got enough for both. Okay, we'll head to the next one here, like that, come along, just skirt along the edge of the fence, and I should, there we go, yeah. Yes, yes, they get so excited when they see the food truck, man. Especially when you starve them a little. Alrighty. I love the animations in this. Just, oh, that is such a satisfying sound, dude. Alright, round we go. Let's go see what the sheeple are doing. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, a little bit more. There we go. And again, drop off the hay. And I got to set some chickens up around over here to get the eggs going for my factory. Well, for the bakeries and stuff and everything over there. Alright, kitties, I shall be right back. I'm just going to dump this off and go get some water for the poor little buggers. There we go, and there, drop the hay off back into the silo. Let's just take a second or two. But yeah, I got to get some chickens going. I'll probably put some pigs in. Now, pigs are strictly a meat thing, you know. You sell them for profit. Me, I just like to have them on the farm because, well, I like pigs. Pretty much the name of that tune. So I'll set them up, and I don't really sell them. Once in a while, I'll go in and sell off the adults. They can be fairly profitable, but I don't really get them for profit. I just get them because I like pigs. Okay, now let's put you away, and we will get the tanker out, and we will water the livestock. Nice little dip there. Okay, coming to a halt, and away we go. Alrighty, into our tanker. Ta-da! Now what have I got in here? I've got, oh, I've only got, well, I might have enough water in this thing already. Why don't we find it? I think we've probably got enough to go around. 4,000 liters, 12%. Well, time will tell. Okay, taking a wide berth. Okay. Any second now? Nope. Alright, where are we? I see I'm too wide on the trigger. Okay, back her up, bring her around. Okay. Take it. There you go. See how the trigger showed up on the bottom. So, there we are. We'll fill that one. Okay, that's them done. And around we go. Now can I do it? Yep, back her up to here there. Now, this is the thing. How much are they going to take? Oh, they took it all. Okay, yeah, we're going to need more water. Yes, I know. I just said we're going to need more water. Man, just don't listen to me, you know? Okay, now what? Let's see. Water. There we go. That's going to be a little costly, but we need it. And there we are. We are full. That cost me $2,400 for miscellaneous. You would think water would be free, wouldn't you? But she's expensive here on a farm. All right, around we go. Yeah, tight without hitting the fence. Very nice. Bring her around. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's see. And up, go in. There we are. Okay. Fill her on up. Okay, now that should be everybody topped off. Sheep, water and food are good. Saying this one's not full. Okay. Oh. How are we looking now? Okay, yep, got food, got the water, doing good. But you can see their health is way down because, like the idiot I are, I let them run out of food. And I feel bad about that. I don't mean, okay, I know it's virtual area, but still. You know, if you're going to do it right, eh? I mean, if you're going to have realies in the simulation, then, you know. Okay, coming around. Put this one away. There we go. I really love this truck. Look at her. Okay. Yeah, I wonder how we're making out in the field. So we'll just jump on over. Okay, so now you can see she's full. So she's waiting for me to come along with the wagon. So what I'm going to do is jump over here. Well, we'll grab our wagon here. Whoopsies. Where are you going, you silly boy? Back her up, back her up, back her up. Here we go. Okay. Line her up here. Somewhere around there, I'm thinking. Okay. Yep, pretty darn good. And once she empties out, she'll just automatically continue on. I can take this either straight to the grain factory and get that rocking, or put it in my silos, which I'm gonna put it in the silos for now until I get things all set up. Once I get all the infrastructure set up and everything else, then I'll start getting things rocking and rolling. There we go. She's all said and done. She will automatically close up and carry on as if I was normal. So yeah, this is Farm Sim 22, and this is the map for No Man's Land. More to come, I do believe, but I think for the now, I'll leave you where you two, like that. So we're just going to head back to the cabin. Oh, there we go. It is just so peaceful here. I love this. Okay, peeps, from all of us here on Farm Sim 22 to all of you people out there in the big, wide, real world. Brightest blessings, guys. Love and light. Okay, till next time. Bye for now.